Alright, YouTube. It's been a while. I've been away. I've been in, or not been in, I mean I'm still in. Started medical school back in July, and so I haven't been too busy to post any videos. But I got a really cool item with my tax refund, so I thought I would do an unboxing video. I've been following Wrangler Star on YouTube, and I like to do outdoor work. I don't have a lot of land, I only have a half acre. We live basically in a subdivision, but at some point I would like to have land. So I started looking on eBay to see what kind of axes I could find for some vintage axes. And I found a pretty nice one and showed it to my brother, and after he looked at it, he said, you know, an axe like that is going to do nothing but get more expensive, so just go ahead and buy it, and it'll be something you have forever. So I took $178 of my tax return and bought a axe that has been newly hung on an ash handle. And it's an old vintage Hults Bruk head, and I am pretty excited to open it up and see how it looks. Came all the way from Quebec. So the guy who owned it and hung it had nothing but positive reviews, every single one of them, 100% positive feedback, and the pictures did it justice. I've never seen an axe handle hung so well, so I felt like it would be a purchase worth making, and something that I would have probably for the rest of my life. And, at some point, one of my boys will get it. So it is an ash handle. As you can see, he's got everything wrapped up really nicely, which is what he said he would do. It's what his reviewers said he does. The one downside, it didn't come with a sheath, but, I think I'm gonna make one. I got on eBay looking around and was able to find the tools that I need and scrap leather to make a sheath and a handle guard, and the combined price of all that is about the price of buying a sheath and a handle guard. But I'm gonna do my handle guard a little special, and I'll make a video showing how I make that. I've already got it planned out and designed, and it's going to be considerably tougher than anything I could buy online. Most of the ones I found online were nice looking, but didn't look like they would really stand up to a lot of abuse, and even though I do have a little bit of axe and hatchet experience, I did not want to risk having an overstrike and destroying my $20 or $30 handle guard. So I thought, you know what, I will get the stuff that I need to make it, and after that I'll have all the tools, and if I do need to make another one, I can do it for about $6 worth of scrap leather in just a little bit of time. So as you can see, this handle is gorgeous. It's a 28-inch handle. Look at the grain on that. I mean, just incredible. So let's get the head off of here. He said he sharpened it to 10,000 plus grit, and then stropped it. So he had a big warning on the listing. This is not a toy. You can lose body parts. So here's the head, and look at that. That is a mirror finish. So I brought over a piece of paper here to see just how razor sharp it is. I probably shouldn't be wearing my Birkenstocks right now, but there you go. Good grief. I mean, butter. So, wow, man. And look at that head. Just look at where it's hung. I mean, just incredible. So, this is a thing of beauty, which, there's the back side of it, which is why I want to make that handle guard for it, and I'm also going to make a sheath for it, but, man, this palm swell is incredible. It is Ash. He made the handle, made the handle himself, hand selected the wood. Here's his maker's mark, so now that I am thoroughly impressed with his work, I will go ahead and tell you who it is. His eBay store is called Say It With an Axe, which is a cool name, but comes off a little creepy depending on whether or not you're angry with someone. But I am trying to see if it's actually on or in this package anywhere. I don't see it, but anyway, it is just Say It With an Axe, but there's a dash in between each word, but there's no spaces. So if you want to look this guy up on eBay and shop his store, he didn't have a lot of items. I think whenever I bought this, he had 8 items, a few axes, a few hatchets, but I mean, this thing is gorgeous. No space in between the handle and the head whatsoever on either side. And these wedges, I've never seen a wedge like that, but I love it. He treats it with, I believe, boiled linseed oil, several treatments, and this thing is just incredible. So I am pretty excited about this. And so once again, Say It With an Axe, just a dash between each word. Now, in this little guy, I believe, I'm not certain, but I believe is my leatherworking tools that I am going to use to make a sheath and a handle guard. So this is a little beginner set that I found on eBay. I mean, for like, I don't know, somewhere in the $10 to $15 range. It's not anything that you're going to do, you know, any kind of production work with, but it's good enough for what I need. It's good enough to make a sheath every now and then. It's good enough to, you know, put some, not grommets, but can't think of it right now. It's been a long day. I only had 3 hours sleep last night, and it's 11 o'clock. So I had a test this morning, but it went well. So eyelets, that's what I'm trying to think of. You know, you can put eyelets in your handle guard to help keep the leather from being pulled and stretched back here where you tie it. You can put the rivets in your sheath. You can put on a nice snap brass button, all of that, $8. Bought the buttons and the rivets and all that stuff, and it hasn't arrived yet. I also ordered the leather, so I'm just waiting on the rest of that stuff to arrive, and that's going to be a spring break project here in a couple weeks. And I'm looking forward to getting a little time off from school to do a little bit of work with my hands. I didn't get a chance over Christmas break. It's really busy, but you know, in case you were wondering, I said that it's nothing that you're going to do any real production work with, and there's the proof. is made in China. Unlike this incredible axe, which was forged in Sweden and then hand-hung, handmade handle in Canada. Once again, here's that maker's mark. That way, if you think you've found his store, he marks all of his handles with that, so you'll know. But anyway, good to be back on here. Hopefully I will get some videos up over the course of the next month, making a few little leather goods. I'll let you know how that goes.